What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the new version of Slappy trucks, the Slappy lights. So that's the ones with the colored base plate, so it'll be either blue, red, or yellow instead of silver. They're lighter and stronger. This is not a sponsored video, this is my real opinion. Alright, so I've got the new 8 1/4 Slappy lights, and we are replacing the regular Slappy hollow, but these were 8s on an 8 1/4, so it's gonna feel a little bit better. I'm gonna be able to lock into grinds better, so I'm excited about switching out these trucks. So I do like the communication I get with Slappy. So when I message them on Instagram, they reply within an hour every time. So if I have a question about the trucks, or if I tag them in a post, they'll repost it on their story. So it's really cool. I do feel connected with the company just because of that interaction on Instagram. And I don't know if Mike Sinclair is running the Instagram. I don't know who's running their Instagram. They probably have somebody for that, but whoever's running it's doing a good job. They always have really good clips on their Instagram too, so I always check out what they've got going on in their story and the stuff they posted, because they've got some really good skaters that are skating Slappies and they're skating for Slappy, so I'm always interested in checking that out. So I've been skating the original Slappy trucks for a long time, like since they came out. They helped me learn a few tricks, like that blunt kickflip to fakie on the side of the quarter pipe, then the tray flip to fakie on the other side of the quarter pipe. They helped my tray flips in general, like out of the quarter pipe on flat, just because they feel more like ace, where the wheels are pressed closer together than my thunders or my indies. So I feel like I got a quicker rotation for like shoves and 3 flips. The reason I skate them is they give me a really good turn without getting wheel bite. Recently, they've helped me learn some new tricks, messing around on the stairs, these little pop-up shoves and stuff like that. So the first problem I had with them was you can't hammer out the nut in the base plate, so you can't flip the kingpin over. People get confused when I say that, but I like to flip it because I don't like inverted kingpins. The problem with inverted kingpins if you skate loose trucks is you don't know how loose it is, and you don't know when that hanger is actually going to fall off. And I feel like the inverted kingpins on Slappies do loosen over time. So I wish you could hammer that nut out. There's tons of kingpin clearance. You don't need an inverted kingpin on these trucks. That's not important at all. So for some reason, that forged base plate grips onto that bolt and it won't let me hammer it out. I don't know if it's glued in there, welded in there, or just forged around the nut. So yeah, they loosen up a little bit over time. When they loosen up, I get a rattling noise. The second problem I had with them was the bushings just got smashed. They were less than half the size. The top bushings got smashed where they were less than half the size they normally are. So I had to switch the bushings out pretty quick within the first few days of skating these trucks. So the third problem I had was I struggle to grind through rough ledges, like street ledges or the ledges at this skate park. I was skating the Slappy lights side by side with the regular Slappies, the original Slappies, and I could grind through the ledges significantly better with the original Slappies. So I asked the company if it's the same combination of metals on the hanger of the new Slappies and the old ones, and they said yes. So then I thought, well, it must be the wheels, because I was skating those 93A Spitfires on the new Slappies. But even when I switched the wheels out, I still felt that drag and I couldn't grind through ledges as smoothly, even after I'd grinded the trucks down a little bit. So every different size of Slappy trucks turn a little different, and I guess that's the same thing with all different truck companies. It's probably the same with Thunder. So the Goldilocks size for Slappy seems to be the 8.75. That's my favorite version of the Slappies so far. Maybe I just like a bigger, heavier truck, and maybe a lighter truck just doesn't grind as good for me. Maybe it has something to do with the weight. Alright, so now that I got all the negative out of the way, They are a good truck. I like them for flip tricks. They're light. They turn well, but that's it. I wish they grinded as good as they turn, but they grind really good on coping or on ledges with metal on the side. But of course, all trucks grind good on metal ledges or I kind of think indies grind the best on rough street ledges. I think if you're just a street skater, you should probably skate indies. Of course, there's magnesium trucks, but they don't last. Magnesium trucks are lighter and they grind better on rough surfaces, but they don't last as long. They're a softer metal. I want to clear this up though. I did ride Ace trucks and I compared them directly to Slappy trucks yesterday on my friend's board. I was saying that Slappy trucks turn like Ace, but I think Ace are a little more squirrely and they get wheel bite faster. Now this guy had pretty loose trucks and he had a tight wheelbase. It was a very small board. It was over an inch shorter than my wheelbase. But that board with the Ace trucks felt amazing in the mini ramp. He had big Spitfire wheels. I think they were Spitfire. They might have been Bones, but they were hard and they were flat on the sides and they locked in perfect on the coping. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching. So I might make a video in the future if I work out all the problems, maybe a video called, hey, I fixed the Slappy lights. But as of right now, I would stick with the original Slappies. Maybe you skate differently than me and you have different needs, but for my needs, I really like the original Slappies. I really need to focus on one video at a time because I was filming like 5 videos at a time recently and I just deleted all the footage. I'm just gonna start over because it's all mixed together. I can't organize it. I'm so unorganized with my camera channel and this channel. All the videos are just on the same SD cards. So I'm just gonna redo all those videos.